Hey, Stoney here with another live cast of Mechabellum. Alright, to start off, we're going to take the M specialist with the saber tooth. And my opponent here is going to go Tarantula marksman, but he's also a saber tooth specialist. So round one, I think we're just going to need to get some arc lights for chaff clear. We should be in pretty good shape. All right. I'm going to move them to a slightly more centralized location. And we're going to add the AM core on this units here. And that's going to be my deployment. All right, for my opponent, he's actually going standard. Not too worried about standard play. Okay. Now the bad thing about this is, of course, he's getting a great deal with the chaff. I actually wanted to get his Tarantula before I lose my final squad of crawlers, but it looks like... Oh, it's actually not bad. I got 4 crawlers left over. I should be enough to tie these 2 marksmen for quite some time. And now we're going to get to tower. Fantastic. Next turn, I might need some fangs, because my chaff line just disappears a little too fast. Alright, here's the saber tooth. Intensive training is a good card, especially in headbutt situations. We're going to want to do something in the back here. And I will prefer to have another arc light just to deal with these fans here. Okay. Now the question is, do I go mass deploy and put another unit? Or do I just level up my saber tooth? I think we're going to level up the saber tooth. And we're just going to drop a missile here. So in case he does want to go with something at the front, I'm not too worried. All right. Now we do have a flank coming in from behind. Are we being flanked? No, we're not being flanked. Great. Next turn, we're going to take range on this arc light. That's going to give us quite a lot of protection. It's moving the saber tooth quite forward. And he's got crawlers coming in super late, so I might actually be able to lock onto the saber tooth first. We'll have to see. And let's hope these crawlers work, because he could be putting crawlers down here last minute. But for now, no. Everything's going to be at the front. All right. So I'm going to get a cheeky flank. Oh. Actually getting the saber tooth. With the blue guy here is going to one-shot this Tarantula. That's fantastic, because now all of a sudden there's 0 chaff clear whatsoever. And of course there's no damage either, because this is a level 2 saber tooth. And of course the flank coming in. So this is a great turn for me. All right. Great levels on Sabertooth. We have wasps. We could probably buy wasps ourselves, or we can get Mustangs ourselves. Let's get some Mustangs. Let's level you up. We're gonna have Mustangs in the corner like this. I really do want to take range. Let's see here. Maybe not this round. Maybe next round we'll take range. Okay. Maybe that's the play here. I'm going to flank him on the other side. I don't think we're pulling anything here. Yeah. In fact, you know what? Let's add a bit of pressure here. We're going to put Wasp in here as well, and we're just going to take +1. So add a little pressure. We're expecting Wasp coming down, so this is what the Mustangs are for. But yeah, so here's the Wasp coming in. Okay, no defense on the other side. I'm very surprised. Okay, these walls should clear up on that side, and which means my units should be coming down. Okay, the crawlers are working. Okay, not to worry. Because level 2 sabers, they are quite tanky. So even though they're getting shot at like 1,000,000 times, as long as I can survive until tower capture, I should be good. And here's the tower capture. And now level 2 saber are going to work. So last round was a little awkward because I wanted to take range, but I also wanted to take Mustangs. Next round is going to be a lot smoother. I simply just go Mustang range and just put down a bunch of Mustangs for chaff clear. And now we have a level 3 Sabertooth. Fantastic. I'm going to take Sledgies. We are going to put down Mustangs. We're going to give them range. Okay. And we're going to give them a little bit more chaff here. All right. I'm going to add Sledgies on this side. We're going to do a cast flank. Actually, on both sides. Maybe just to tell you what. Do it this way. We could level up this guy, but it's always a danger just to level things up in the back. I think this is fine. Don't think we need to spend the extra money. Unless we just want to get rid of the fans at the front. You know what? Let's get rid of the fans at the front. We can do it like right here. All right, it's going to be a boat. Good thing we got the Mustangs. We can also go boats ourselves. All right, good tower. Okay, good boat. Don't have enough chaff clear though. Okay, so chaff clear was a big issue. We'll fix that. That's all right. Big round here from our opponent. Really good. Well done. We could take additional deployment, and then we can get this Mustang to level 3. The Tarantulas are now ranged, which becomes problematic. I wonder if I should just range the arc lights or should just range the Sledgies. Okay, let's see here. Or we can just go hard into we can do hackers, right? May not be a terrible idea. But for now, let's do a bit more Mustangs. Okay, AG on the spiders. AG is pretty good. I wonder if I can just go like hard into hackers next round. Might be a little premature, but we'll have to see. Oof. The AG is pretty brutal here. Yep. Okay, getting onto the tower. At least we got the bubble, which is great. Not able to kill the rest of the army, which just sucks. Okay. My opponent is hard committing into ground. Acid Blast could actually be pretty detrimental. I wonder if I should just do this. So I did talk. I talk about getting Mustangs. Not Mustangs. The hackers. But I wonder if I can just do this. It's most likely going to put the, let's see here. I think this should be fine. Acid, like up here. Next turn, I'm going to start selling things on the side here. Okay. Nano on a boat, now level 3. Scary. We'll need a melting point to deal with that. Ooh, the Mustangs are locking onto the boat, unable to kill it. That is quite a problem. Oof. That's rough. I'm gonna take the Fire Badgers. And we're gonna get you. One of you here, one of you here. This boat is quite scary, so it need like multiple chaff clears to deal with that. I'm gonna continue to try to catch a lot of their chaff this way. We'll keep adding wasp here as well. Okay. It's a little way too much. Oh, jeez. Okay, the melting point, they are kind of getting onto the right units. But it's not quite enough, though. Oh, that's not enough, and that's GG. All right, well, let's see the board here. Now, my problem, I think not taking range on a Sabertooth and not just having enough chaff clear was a big problem, a big issue here. In this case, my opponent just won with just chaff clear, right? He has such a strong chaff war. And Mustangs were just not able to keep up. And that's the danger of having Mustangs as your primary chaff clearers. They're just not as good, especially not as good into like Tarantulas. After getting rid of that initial chaff wave, I think the Sabertooths themselves is not strong enough to connect. So that was an issue. I think I would have been a little bit better off with range arc lights instead of just going with the Mustangs. The Mustangs themselves really didn't contribute too much. If I go with range arc lights, I think you will have to force the at least divert some of the Tarantulas as the main tanking units. Whereas going with Mustangs, it's not that good. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you want to see another one, here's one for you. And I'll see you on the next one.
Prepare your tactics. Mechabellum's calling. Deploy your fortress. The battlefield's alive with swarms.